Hey folks, yeah, heck, the coldest day so far, minus 19, I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but I'll say cold. I'll kind of throw that up on the screen. So after I went in, the boys come out, did a bit of shuffling, because Zach had to take his car to the shop to get fixed, which is good because, like I said, I had to drive the monster in. I couldn't back it in because I wouldn't be able to back up. But now that Zach's car's not here, I have a place I can actually turn around. So after they shoveled, it looks like we got 3 or 4 inches more. At least there's no wind. It's nice. If it's cold, it's definitely a day for my heated gloves, so it's not super bad. No wind, I like that. So one thing I realized, once I start working, once I take the monster apart and have it permanently parked, it'll be over here where the ES950 is. I'm gonna have to bring the trailer down, because if I need to use it, I'm not gonna be able to lower it with the monster underneath it, so I'll have to bring that down. No big deal, I just gotta remember to do it. So, I have to go out today. I have to go to Value Mart. It's now, they've changed the name. It's something independent. I don't remember. It's Value Mart. It's like Max. It's now Circle K. I still call it Max. It'll always be Max to me. Value Mart will always be Value Mart to me. So, as far as my batteries go, I don't know what to expect today. I'm going to go there and Timmy's, and I'll have to make a judgment call from there to see if I'm going to go up to the post office and check to see if we have any mail or not. All depends on what my battery meter says, I guess. Because when it's cold, when it's this cold, the batteries usually don't last that long anyways. But with the batteries failing, I'm not sure what to expect for distance. So it'll be a judgment call, once I'm actually out there. But for now, it's like, all I have planned is Value Mart and Timmy's. And then when I come home, I can't do anything with the S950. It's too cold. So I might just do some more lubricating and give the wheel bolts another shot of liquid wrench. And just kind of help that process along. It's too cold to actually work with anything steel, cold tools, because I can't do that with my gloves on, and it's just too cold for me to hold with bare hands. So another delay. I haven't really looked at the 14-day forecast. I don't know how long this is supposed to last, so it's supposed to stay this cold. But it's chilly. Minus 19. I don't think we had any minus 20s at all last year, which was really something. We usually get some. I don't recall any at all. So this is the closest we've been so far this year. According to the winter forecast for this year, it's supposed to, have periods of cold and periods of warm, periods of cold, periods of warm. But I guess we'll see what happens. There might be a little bit of a... Oh, never mind. I was going to say there might be a little bit of a breeze because I saw snow falling out of the tree out there, but there's a squirrel running around the tree branches. Now I am seeing kind of a light dusting of snow right now. I don't know if that's frost falling from the sky, which is quite possible, being this cold. I've seen that before. That's actually kind of cool. You'll actually get a rainbow, a frost rainbow. I've got a picture of that. If I can find it, I'll throw that up on the screen right now. I have a picture at Allen Park. I was there one winter. It was a really super cold day, and I actually saw a frost rainbow. And it was more or less a circle. It's kind of the same situation as today. Really cold, very still air, and the sun was just coming up, just like it is now. So I might actually see a frost rainbow today if that's what I'm seeing falling from the sky. But I'll throw that up on the screen. I really like that picture. I couldn't zoom out far enough. I couldn't get a wide enough angle to get the whole circle in, so I just got the bottom part of it. It's a really nice looking picture. But when you see that, just keep in mind that that is a full circle. I only got part of it. So I guess there's a little bit of a breeze. Just see across the street. I might have to move out a little bit for it to... Yeah, you see all that snow falling over there. It's just above the garage across the street, and you see that snow falling. That's a squirrel. It's a squirrel running through the tree branches. But this tree here is moving a little bit. So, oh, now he's on the roof of the little garage. The garage to the left. He just jumped into the snow. Right, you see his head pop up? Now he's out of sight. But this tree here's moving a little bit, so I guess there's a little bit of a breeze. So the snow's going to start falling out of the trees now, which means it'll probably fall on me. I got my neck protector on today, so I won't have anything going down my neck. That's a good thing. So when I come back, I'm going to do a little bit of shoveling out here. I mainly want to get rid of this mountain beside the garage, because that's where I turned the monster around. I want to do that. And then the snowbank that the boys left, I want to push it back a little bit to make room for more snow. Kind of what I started doing at the beginning of winter, before everything started melting away. And I kind of want to do that. It doesn't really look like the snowplow's gone by. I don't see a new snowbank out there. So all the snow on the road's kind of packed down. So I did hear a snowplow on the main street out here earlier. I don't know if that was a street plow or if that was a sidewalk plow, but sometime earlier this morning. So I guess that's all I have planned today. It's never too cold to shovel snow. I'll end up sweating. I'll be sweating by the time I'm done, no matter how cold out it is. So yeah, I guess that's it. Let's go out for an adventure. Hi. There we go again. Forgot to turn the camera on. So, into Value Mart, went to Timmy's, and I had about half charged at that point. So I decided to take a chance and head to the post office. And on my way there, that's when I was thinking, I don't remember turning the camera on. So when I got to the post office, I checked, and sure enough, it wasn't on. So I got the trip home. Recorded the trip home. But those ice crystals in the air, oh man, they hurt the face. they get really sharp edges, and it's like all my exposed skin was getting hit by it. It's actually kind of painful. So it's definitely ice crystals. So I don't know if you can hear that. That's my charger. It sounds kind of sick. That's just the cooling fan. And it needs to be cooled today. So I made it home. I'm very close to my last bar. So by the time I got to the post office, I was down to the last two. So I was expecting to hear my low battery warning by the time I got home, but nope, I made it without that. I don't think I could have gone much further though. So we're good. So at least I know if it's cold, I can get the essentials done. Alright. I wanted to check the video to see if I caught it. I don't think so, because my camera is usually pointed downwards, but a flock of geese went over, and one of them was white. It had the brown tips on its wings, but the whole underside of it was white. I thought it was a seagull flying with them at first, but no, it's another goose, but it's all white. It's weird. Not albino, because it's not completely white. It's got brown on it. Its head's brown, its tail's brown, it's got brown on the tips of its wings. But the rest of it's just white. It is really weird looking. I'd like to see that again someday on the ground where I can actually see it. That's kind of cool. But not a whole lot I can do today. I'm going to get some shoveling done and see how things go. And as far as getting... I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just clear out the actual driveway part first, the part that's being used. Kind of get that part cleaned out, and then maybe I'll work on this a little at a time. I just don't know at this point. Don't know. I won't know until I get going and see how quickly my energy drains as I'm shoveling to decide what's gonna happen. I can't really see in the video here, but I probably got coffee frozen, ow, all over my beard. I know my beard's got ice in it because my mustache was freezing to it. If I open my mouth, I feel release. Typical when it's cold like this. And it's the kind of day that it hurts to breathe. It's so cold it hurts to breathe. So I just kind of breathe through the nose. I didn't have a problem until after I left Timmy's. Between Timmy's and the post office, that's when I started feeling the cold in my lungs. Now all those ice crystals, inhaling those at the same time, it really hurts the lungs. But it is what it is. So everybody advises you to breathe through your nose when it's cold like this. It gives extra heating time before it gets to your lungs. I don't know. And it hurts the nose. So you're screwed either way. But anyway, so I guess that's all I got. Sorry I missed the beginning. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. My mind don't work the way it used to. So I'm gonna get some shoveling done and see how far I can go on that. I haven't looked at the forecast. I don't know what's upcoming. I don't know if everything's gonna melt or not, but we're going to have a pretty good melt to get rid of all of this all at once before the next snow. So I got to get rid of this mountain beside the garage here. I don't know. I know last year when I tried to do that with my blower, I kind of created a situation where everything froze and made it harder to finish the job. That's kind of when I gave up shoveling for the year. So I don't want to do that. I want to use the shovel. Once I get the rest of the driveway done, then I'll use the shovel to kind of carry it over a little bit at a time. And I'll use the long shovel so I can, I don't have to bend over as far and it's not going to hurt my back as much. So, anyway, enough talking. I gotta get to work now. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay. Everything done. Everything's all cleaned up finally. So Zach's car is not ready yet. It will be done today. But it's not quite ready yet. They're waiting for wheel studs. And then it will be finished. So he's off with his buddy right now. They're heading out. And I have to go to Home Hardware to pick up a piece of glass for him. 12 by 17, 1/8 inch thick, for one of the tanks that he's working on. Yeah, I couldn't remember what size he said, so I had to ask him. I said, was that 10 by 17 or 11 by 17? And he said 12 by 17. Yeah, it's a good thing I asked, because I was wrong on both. So while I'm there, I'm going to see if they have any tubes the right size for the S950. They're 3.00 by 4. Hopefully, I won't have to order them online. They'll have them at the store here. Monster's charged up again. I don't think it's fully charged, but the cooling fan on the charger stopped, so it's at least the right voltage. It's in trickle charge mode at the moment for the next couple hours before it's fully charged. So, but I just kind of let you know how long I've been out here. Like, wow, I'll have a clue what time it is. I'm not even gonna look. So, I had to Home Hardware, and well, my Timmy's is almost done now. I took a lot of breaks. Yeah, maybe about a third, and it's pretty cold now. Of course, it's been sitting out here. I'll probably look back to Timmy's and grab me another coffee before I come back home, and go inside and die for the rest of the day. So, I guess I gotta move some stuff. I had the snowblower in the corner there because I didn't anticipate moving it anytime soon. So I gotta move this stuff into the corner so I can have a place to put it, because I'm not gonna lift it up and stick it back in there and have to lift it out every time I need it. I can't leave it out in the middle of the floor because I need the space to move around. So remember to turn the camera on this time. Well, it's on. I just need to start recording. I'll at least record this trip. It's still sunny. There's still ice crystals falling. It's still sunny. There's still just a very, very tiny slight breeze out there. So I don't know what the temperature is right now, but nothing's really changed much. It's pretty nice with the sunshine out there. I made for a nice trip the first time, and made for a nice day to shovel snow. I got the blower out, and there's a nice snowpack on there now. It's packed down pretty hard, so it was a lot easier to work the blower through that. And a lot of it I just pushed with the shovel onto the road, and then ran the blower through the pile I put on the road and blew it up into the snowbank, and I had to come back and repeat everything on the road, because the road's a nice hard surface, and I got the curb to push up against, so I have kind of a guide. It just worked out well. And of course I'm starting to sweat now, just like I figured I would. So I head on out and have some more enjoyment of this freezing cold day. I kind of figured that. I went out after sweating, going back out into the cold, and oh my goodness, my back is soaked. I can feel it. I'm really feeling the cold now. Like crazy. So I went to Home Hardware. I got Zach his sheet of glass. It made it home in one piece. Now I just got to get it in the house. And I found a tube for the S950. I couldn't find. I can actually. Where am I? Okay, I can actually see that. So I couldn't find the size that I was looking for. Everything's bigger, which is fine. So they have different wheels with like rims with tires on them, different sizes. And I spotted one that was fairly close to the size of the S950, and that's the size of the tube that it took. So that's the one I grabbed. So I'm actually gonna stick that over with my other tubes. That's the monster tubes. So if I can read this without my glasses, but these ones are 4.8 or 4.00 by 8. That's the ones that I use for the monster. And this one I believe was 4.1 by 3.5. That's the size for the EOS family. So hopefully that'll work alright. Hopefully I won't need it. So I'm glad I got it because I remember yesterday this one still got. Oh, wait a minute. This was pressurized yesterday. This has been pressurized since we lived here. It is now soft. This I pressurized as well. It's soft. I don't know, because it's cold. I should take them inside and see what happens. So I don't know if that's even going to hold air. Because I kind of, I tried to make it about the same size as that. I don't know if I did or not. But it was sort of kind of pressurized. And it shrunk. But the other one that was pressurized has shrunk now too. So it's possible that because it's colder out, maybe just kind of the air shrunk inside. I don't know. Hopefully that's all it was. So I'll wait till the weather warms up a little bit before I make a determination. Because I absolutely have to have tubes that work on that when I put it together. These, like I said, these ones are hard rubber. I didn't need any tubes in them at all. It didn't make any difference. So, but with the gray tires on, they're softer, so I absolutely have to have tubes in them. So outdoor activities are done now. I'm not doing any more. There's nothing else I can do. I'm so cold now, just from sweating and then going back out into the cold, like I kind of expected. So Zach's fair's finished. On my way to Timmy's, I saw it sitting outside, so it's done because they were waiting for wheel studs. So obviously wheel studs are on it if they took it outside. So he'll be happy his car's ready to go. And I've got the glass for his tank that he's working on. So, okay, I'm starting to shiver now. I gotta go in. So, that's all I got. At least I got something accomplished today. I feel good. And despite the cold, it's still, there's still ice. I don't know if you can see it. There's still ice particles falling from the sky. There's still ice crystals falling. So I have noticed to the south there, clouds are coming in. So we did have a snow squall watch. I don't know. That was early this morning. I saw that. I don't know if it still exists or not because I don't have data turned on and I haven't been near a Wi-Fi source. So maybe that's been updated or not. I don't know. So well, I guess we'll find out. But overall, nice day. I'm not upset about the snow. It's like I say, it's pretty. Once it falls off the trees, it's not going to look as nice anymore. But for now, it looks pretty. So anyway, I gotta go in. Thanks for watching, guys.